Let's go live to Abuja, where our political correspondent, Seun Okinbaloye, gives us a situation report of the PDP National Convention.
Thank you so much, Melina, and welcome to the Eagle Square in the nation's capital, Abuja. Well, it does look so much like what the PDP predicted, an exercise that might last into the early hours of Sunday, the 31st day of October 2021. And so what is happening right now is voting is still ongoing. We have states like Ogun and Niger that are conducting, they're putting in their ballot. The delegates are voting as we speak. It's an exercise where we had almost 21 states, 21 positions that are up for consensus, and about 3 or so positions that are now being contested for. And that is the reason why we're seeing a situation where that has been subjected to voting. But largely, what we're seeing is a festival-like mood here at the Eagle Square. The town is abuzz. Anyone who is familiar with Abuja, the nation's capital, on Saturday, on a weekend, we see that things have changed. Barricaded part of the city, vehicular movement restricted to some point. Security is heavy right here at the Eagle Square, telling you of how critical this is in the Nigeria political and democratic dispensation or scheme. But tonight, let's get a sense of what this means for the People's Democratic Party and what we may be expecting in the coming hours. I'm now being joined on the news at 10 by the governor of Bayelsa State and the vice chairman of the PDP National Convention Committee, Senator Duoye Diri, joins us on the news at 10. Thank you so much, Your Excellency, for joining us tonight on the news at 10.
Thank you, Seun. Thank you.
Give us a sense of when this exercise might end. What should we be expecting in the coming hours?
Under normal circumstances, this exercise, if all positions were contested for, should have ended about late tomorrow morning. But for this convention, we have only precisely 3 positions that are being contested for, and others are more of an affirmation. And so I hope and believe that in the next 3 or 4 hours, we should be able to conclude proceedings in the Eagle Square.
I know there are a lot of expectations from your party. Some of the leaders of the party have come onto the stage to speak about what this means for the PDP. How cohesive is the party right now, considering the attendance today and the expectations and the hope, the aspiration that you've seen from the delegates and the leaders today?
Sure, you will agree with me that Nigerians are looking up to the PDP to see the other side of governance again. And for us as a party, this is not the time to bicker. This is not the time to factionalize. And so we decided to build consensus. And for us in the PDP, we owe Nigerians a lot at this time of development. We need to bring Nigeria once again to be united as a country. We need to affect the economic growth of our country, and there is no other party that can actually contest with the ruling APC besides the PDP. And so having that at the back of our minds, each and every member of the PDP, both the leadership and the followership, believes in one thing: we must be united so as to uproot the APC come 2023.
I know this national convention is very important for your party, but quickly, if you can tell us, and I know you might be in a good position to tell us, we didn't quite see a few leaders of the party. Former president is not here. Former vice president is not here. Is there any explanation for that?
Well, for the former president, who precisely is from my state, I had some conversation with him just yesterday, and he had some hitherto schedules that took him out of the country. And I briefed the leadership of the PDP about that. And so for the former president, I am very sure that he's still a member of PDP. I'm sure that wherever he is wishing this convention ends successfully.
Governor Duoye Diri, thank you so much for your time on the News at 10. We sincerely thank you for that.
Thank you, Shehu. God bless you.
The lights are on right now, meaning that it's night here at the Eagle Square. The exercise has taken us up to this point, and the expectations are that the voting will conclude in the next few hours, and the leadership of the PDP will get a new guard that will steer the affairs for another 4 years. But we're here to monitor the proceedings. And it's back to you, Melinda.